Hello everyone, my name is Affissou. This presentation is for CYB 610 Penetration Testing and Risk Management at Grand Canyon University. This presentation documents an authorized academic lab using Cheoptris Level 1. The goal was to gain root access, create a privileged user, and analyze mitigation strategy suitable for legacy systems that cannot be upgraded or replaced. The assessment demonstrates how misconfigurations and outdated service can be exploited to achieve the full system compromise. It also highlights common attack techniques used by the threat actor to escalate privileges within vulnerable environments. Finally, the presentation provides defensive recommendations aimed at reducing risk while maintaining operational continuity in constrained systems. Kali Linux was used as attacker system, while Cheoptris Level 1 acted as the vulnerable target. Both were placed on a host-only network to prevent external exposure and ensure a controlled testing environment. This configuration allows for safe testing of exploitation techniques while maintaining isolation from production systems and the public internet. Reconnaissance was conducted using Nmap to identify live hosts and open ports. This step is critical because attackers rely on exposed services to determine potential entry points into a system. The information gathered during this phase directly informs which vulnerabilities could be safely and effectively targeted for further analysis. Enumeration revealed that the system was running Samba version 2.2.1a. This version is outdated and publicly documented as vulnerable, making it a prime target for exploitation. The presence of this legacy service significantly increased the risk of unauthorized access and privilege escalation. The Samba trans2 open exploit leverages a buffer overflow vulnerability to execute arbitrary code. Successful exploitation results in multiple shell sessions with root privileges on the target system. This confirmed a complete system compromise and demonstrated how a single unpatched service can lead to full administrative control. After gaining root access, I created a new user using my last name and add the account to the root group. I then ran the whoami command and the output confirmed that the root privileges had been successfully obtained. This demonstrates that privilege escalation was successful and that the system was fully compromised. Creating a privileged user also highlights how attackers can maintain long-term administrative access once root control is achieved. Since upgrading or replacing the system is not an option, mitigation focuses on reducing exposure, disabling unused services, limiting access, enforcing least privilege, and continuous monitoring significantly reduce attack risk. Additional control such as host-based firewalls, strong authentication policies, and regular configuration audit help prevent attackers from exploiting known vulnerability and escalating privileges. This lab demonstrates how multiple attack families are often chained together. A buffer overflow enables privilege escalation, which could later support rootkits or backdoors in real-world scenarios. Understanding attack taxonomy helps executives and technical leaders recognize how threats evolve. Many modern breaches involve multiple attack families operating together rather than a single exploit. For example, attackers may combine social engineering with malware delivery and privilege escalation to achieve full system compromise. Recognizing this relationship improves strategic decision making and strengthens organizational defense planning. This concludes my presentation on gaining root access on Kyopsis Level 1 and mitigation strategy. Thank you for watching.